Uh, 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 uh. Okay. Alright, let's continue. I'm sorry, bro. The music is a fucking bop. Okay, that's right. We were about to go into the dining hall. We left off literally right here. So just making sure everything's still running good. Yeah, okay. Okay. Some shit's about to go down. I hit myself in the eye. Ah, Hajime, how do you like it? What do you mean? See, I decorated the whole dining hall for the party. I even laid out the carpet too. Really? Even the carpet?
Yep.
Yeah, I bought it from the supermarket. You brought it. My fault. I thought you said bought. That place sure does seem to have everything. I'm having a stroke today trying to read. I actually wanted to cover the whole floor, but I guess the carpet wasn't big enough. There was a lot of dust and cobwebs all over the place too. It took me all day to clean the dining hall just because of that. There's no way I could handle being stuck cleaning the whole day. You're commendable, Nagito.
Thanks.
I don't know about that. Yeah, thanks. What's up, crazy bitch? That creepy Byakuya rubbed his ham hands all over me and called it a body check. More like sexual harassment. That's not what it is. He did the same thing to me, to the guys too. So, I feel like he was getting frisky while he was frisking me. What, frisking me? Eh? I'm pretty in demand, you know. You're just, there's two people that I really don't care if they die. And she's one of them. I'm worried about Monokuma showing up. If he finds out we're having a party, there's no way he'll leave us alone. We gotta do something about it. You're right, we should do something. I wonder if someone can do something about it. I wonder. So we're on the same page then. I'm not sure I understand. What the fuck just happened? I mean, if he shows up, okay, like, what are we gonna do? There's literally nothing we can do. And I guess we don't have the knowledge of him fucking killing somebody, but yeah, he murdered someone. It's nice that there's an air conditioner, but the filter might need to be cleaned before we turn it on. Well, yeah, why are you so worried about the clean air? Put this back down. There's a big table. Will the dishes be placed here too? I was just gonna say the same thing about the dishes. Such luxurious looking party dishes. Looks tasty. The area, there are a lot of fancy party dishes at the table towards the front. Can I say hi to the metal thing in the back? Yeah, I can. Iron plates. This reminds me, I saw similar looking iron plates in the hallway too. But why are the iron plates bolted onto the walls? It's the windows. All is not what it appears to be. Huh? One of my four divas, Supernova Silver Fox, Sandy, has seen what lies shrouded amidst the darkness. Though that iron plate appears to be bolted to the wall, it's actually bolted over what's known as a window. A window? There are no windows in this dining hall at all. I assume those iron plates are covering them. But why are iron plates covering the windows? Sandy, it appears your fur is rustling more than usual today. Hey, why are iron plates covering the windows? Such a fine day. Countless lives gasp their first breath, and countless more go the way of all flesh. I guess he doesn't know. Oh, this building is in the middle of renovation, so I guess that might have something to do with it, but this place sure has a creepy atmosphere because of that. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It sounds like someone's breathing in here. This old place sure is run down. I feel bad Nagito went to all this trouble cleaning it. Even cleaning has its limits. See, check out the floorboards. Maybe the wood shrank because of deterioration. Don't these openings seem dangerous to you? You're right. Well, the carpet is spread out enough to cover most of the floor, so I guess it won't be that big of a deal. But it might be best to tell Mikan to be careful. Yeah, she is the type to trip over nothing. I mean, yeah, she showed her whole coochie the last time. Did I talk to Nagito? I don't think I did. Even though it took me the entire day just to clean this hall, I'm glad everyone's so happy. Okay. Oh, yeah, I don't want to talk to you.
Good instinct.
Even though that man is a lowly worm, it appears his cooking skills are most impressive indeed. Nevertheless, even his food cannot stand against the gourmet cuisine of the multiverse. You know what? Whatever. Man, that was so uncomfortable. Getting groped so thoroughly by a man, that was my worst nightmare. Oh, you mean the body check?
How annoying.
Plus, he got super pissed and started yelling at me when he noticed I had a wrench with me. Seriously, how friggin' annoying. It's your fault for having a wrench in the first place.
Man.
I just happened to find it at the airport. It carried around and calms me down. But Byakuya put it in that Duralumin case of his.
Aw, man.
I mean, suddenly we heard the voice of the ultimate affluent protagonist. Protagonist. Have I been saying that wrong the whole time? No, it's progeny. It's just now it said protagonist. Ring through the dining hall.
You wait.
Thank you for waiting. Okay, everybody here. Teru's in the kitchen. It appears Fuyuhiko did not come. I apologize. I did inform him about the party, but it's not like you need to apologize, Pekko. It's his fault for not coming. I explicitly stated that attendance was mandatory, but it's fine. It's just one person is absent. That shouldn't pose a problem. He won't be able to do anything. What do you mean by that?
What?
More importantly,
Come on.
hey, what is that? An intense expression spread across Byakuya's face as he looked at the table with various food dishes on it.
Not possible.
Dangerous! As he stomped his way toward the table, damn, he big. What are you looking at? Oh, he fucking that shit up.
You're hogging all the food! Not fair!
No, I'm not.
I don't care what you say, you're totally pigging out.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm not. Look carefully at this dish.
What?
Like delicious roasted meat.
And just what is stabbed into this roasted meat?
A stick?
That's right. This iron skewer is definitely a dangerous item. I must take
Oh.
full responsibility and collect it.
Right. Homie, if you just wanted to eat some fucking food, you could have said that. Hey, looks like everyone's here. I should go ahead and bring out the rest of the... Huh? What? Some messy eater ruined my arrangement. Who made this dish? That would be me, but, are you a food critic?
What are you thinking?
What are you plotting cooking with such dangerous items?
No.
Dangerous? That's... Churrasco? Churrasco? It's South African meal where you stab meat on an iron skewer to cook it. It felt really tropical and exotic, so I thought it'd totally fit the party's atmosphere. These iron skewers are a problem. Ah! Iron skewers aren't allowed either? If that's how you're acting, there might be more skewers than just
Let's
these.
go.
Hey, Hajime, come with me. I need your help. Why me?
Man.
It's your fault for standing right in front of him. My condolences. Fuck you. I'm starting to like a lot more people less and less. Byakuya's face bore an intense expression as I reluctantly followed him out of the dining hall. Where he at? Oh, he over here. What to do? What do you want to talk about?
Let's go.
Alright, this is the kitchen. We have to thoroughly inspect it to make sure there are no dangerous items. Thoroughly, huh? Byakuya stomped into the kitchen and I followed after him. Okay. Homie, it's a kitchen. Let's go on with it. Then search this place thoroughly. As he issued that order, Byakuya began searching the whole kitchen from one end to the other. Where? Oh, the knives are there. Look, I found these. There are forks and knives on that shelf. Don't tell me those too.
Naturally.
There are definitely dangerous items if you're just eating. Chopsticks are enough. After he said that, Byakuya threw the forks and knives into the Duralumin case one after the other. You're being very thorough about this. What about the knives? They appear to be very subsidized with these. Out of the question. Knives are far too dangerous. Hand them over to me. I'll safeguard them. Byakuya grabbed the knife from my hand and threw it into the Duralumin case with the rest. Of course. I mean, bro, anything could be a weapon. Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine, seafood dishes, yeah, I remember reading this already. It seems there are no trace dangerous items like that skewer in the churrasco earlier inside that pile of food. That appears to be the case. Whew, I wouldn't have known what to do if he said fish bones and meat bones are also dangerous items. Yeah, bro, like, anything can be a weapon if you try hard enough.
I see.
It appears to be an equipment list of the kitchen. 20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans, 20 wine glasses. There's also iron plates for barbecue and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. Iron plates and a portable stove. I do recall seeing them on the shelf over there. The kitchen seems to be well kept. There should be no problems using it. I haven't even been doing voices. Though the building is old, the kitchen is impressive compared to a normal restaurant. It's not too shabby.
Very strange.
But it's strange. One of the items on the list seems to be short by 1. What is it? I mean, you ain't gonna fucking tell me after I came in here and indulged your goofy shit? Hey, is it necessary to go this far? I'm doing this because it's necessary. If I'm to fulfill the promise I made to not let anyone become a victim, I must be extra vigilant. Really? Is that all?
What?
What do you mean? Well, I'm just assuming, but I think something must have happened to you. After all, you decided to throw a party so suddenly. I can't help but think there's a reason for that. That's not it. I've been a distrustful person for as long as I can remember. Distrustful person. I don't really like to talk about my past, but it's fine. I'll just tell you a little bit of it. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Byakuya has a past he can't talk about? Disrupting others and being distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life had been a living hell. It's inevitable that I would end up this way. But in this kind of situation, my skeptical nature might be of good use. If we survive here, skepticism is necessary at all costs. By the way, that past you mentioned, now is not the time. However, one day, there will definitely be a time when I will be able to tell you about it. If nothing happens and time passes for us peacefully, I will have no choice but to talk. That sounded pretty deep. I sort of feel like things are even more mysterious now because he hasn't told me the whole story. This guy might have a deep mystery hidden within him, deeper than I had thought he'd have. Hey, enough with the unnecessary banter. We better hurry and find the rest of those dangerous items. Yeah, got it. Even so, he sure works as hard. That's probably more in line with his actual personality, I bet. What's up, Teru?
Why?
Oh, the kitchen's a mess. What happened here?
Stop talking.
Don't raise your annoying voice. I just removed all the dangerous items. Ah, there are no knives or forks. Why? How come?
Don't make me repeat.
I literally just said that I removed all the dangerous items. Don't tell me you're treating cooking utensils like a dangerous items.
No.
Well, most of my dishes are finished. All I gotta do is arrange the plates, so it's not a problem, but why am I doing that voice for him? I'm tripping. But still. Wow, Hajime. Stop it! Get off of me! Not into that sort of thing. Well, that's a little depressing. Trust me, I'm the one who's depressed here. Hey, before you start getting all flirty, explain this. I checked the equipment list and there seems to be one iron skewer missing. Ah, that's right. As far as I know, that's been missing from the start. No matter how clean this place gets, stuff will still bound to go missing in an old building, right? Yeah, if it's been missing all along, we can't really do anything about it, right? You're right. There's no place to hide such a long skewer anyway. Very well. All I need to do is keep a watchful eye. Don't tell me you plan to keep a watchful eye all night long.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go back. The others should be waiting for us. You too, Teru. Come to the dining hall for now. Okay. Jeez, he's such a pushy leader. It's a weird little side quest. Ah, they're finally back. Hey, let's eat already. I'm starving. There's still an issue we need to address first. Huh? An issue? What do I gotta beat the crap out of? Who do I gotta beat the crap out of? Just say the word, I'll do it for you.
That's enough.
That won't be necessary. The issue is where to safeguard this Duralumin case that has all the confiscated dangerous items. Can't we just leave it here? I've already put a lock on the case, so it shouldn't be a problem, but we should definitely up the security and keep it someplace safe. Someplace safe? Oh, that is. I kind of want to give her like a foreign accent. Like, there is a storage room at the back of this building. Wait, I don't know why I went, like, I don't even know where I went. I was trying to do, like, French, but I don't know where the fuck I went. You know what? Never mind. A storage room, huh? Even so, we can't leave the case alone in there. Then someone should guard it. That would keep it safe, yes? Who? Who? I'll do it, of course. Are you sure? I guess if you insist. Just kidding. But I'll be lonely there by yourself. But it'll be lonely there by yourself.
I don't mind.
I don't mind. I'm really not that good in situations where I have to be around lots of people anyway. Nah, if I wrote a song about this, the title would definitely be Lonely Girl in the Storage Room.
How was it?
Teru has gone to the trouble of cooking. Is it alright for me to bring some of it with me?
Okay.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
But
But if you're going to do guard duty anyway, it might be better if you avoid the storage room. Huh? Why's that? Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. Also, I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have a time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it'd be bad for your health.
I see.
Convenient. In that case, why don't you guard it in the office? If I recall correctly, there's also a circuit breaker in there too. It'd be a good idea to guard that as well.
Yep.
Yeah, the office sounds nice. I'm pretty sure it's not that dirty either.
Understood.
So I need to be on guard duty at the office. Then I should get going. Have fun tonight, everyone. Taking with her the Duralumin case and a plate piled with food. Peko left the dining hall.
I see.
Seeing Peko back as she walks away makes me feel like she's got the super cool melancholy vibe.
Huh?
But shouldn't she have taken that other case with her too? This? No, this case is fine.
That's weird.
Ah, no fair. You're like the only one who got to bring their own stuff.
Naturally.
When you're as special as me, you get special privileges. When you put it that way, it's hard to argue with you.
Listen.
This Duralumin case stays with me at all times. I put this key to the other case in here as well. I will take full responsibility for watching over it. There's no way I can let anyone else handle this matter. More importantly, we're all done now, right? Let's start the party.
Stop talking.
No, there's still more. Why? Who do you want to beat the crap out of? Hurry up and tell me already. Seriously, it has nothing to do with that. Actually, if you're volunteering, I do have one particular nuisance in mind. Huh? Are you talking about
That's right.
Monokuma, of course. He's the one thing that could obviously disrupt this party.
I'll show you my
Ah,
serious side.
right. So you let me eat if I beat the crap out of Monokuma, right?
Hold on.
Wait a sec. If you actually pick a fight with that thing, you're going to end up perforated.
Move.
Are you telling me to wait till I starve to death?
Hey,
Starve to death? That's a little extreme. Our opponent is not someone who we could just fight. Rather, it's better if we use our heads and think of a plan.
hey.
I'll do something about it.
What?
Do something? You?
Hey.
Hey now, what can a girl like you do? You're just gonna put yourself in danger.
Nope.
I won't. It's not like I'll personally do something. You won't? Do you intend to utilize Monomi?
Yep.
Yeah, if I can talk her into helping us, she might be able to keep Monokuma at bay. At least that's what I think. Ah, that's probably a good idea. She looks like the type that's easily manipulated.
Oh.
Plus, Monomi and Monokuma totally have a rivalry going on. Well, it's pretty one-sided rivalry.
Are you okay?
But will you really be okay, Chiaki? I still think it's dangerous.
It's gonna be fine.
I'll be fine. If things get dangerous, I'll just run away as fast as I can. You be running? You a gamer, you don't run. Well then, I'll be going now. Okay. What is this feeling? I feel somewhat uneasy. It's not like I have a bad feeling about this, but something feels off. So it's settled, right? Can we... You're right, let's begin. Alright! Damn, homegirl, your titties! So the banquet has finally commenced. You better keep me entertained. Alright. And with that, the party started. Now that I think about it, I still don't understand why we're even having a party in the first place. But whatever the reason, everyone seems to be having fun.
Hey, are we good? Can I finally eat?
You're already eating.
She's bugging, bro.
I can't stop my hands from shoving food in my face.
Well, of course you can't stop. These are the world's tastiest party dishes, after all. No matter how full you feel, you can't help but continue eating such exquisite delicacies.
Imagine he puts cocaine in the food. 100%. He like he sprinkles
That's
some
what I
crack.
cook, the world's tastiest dishes.
That's rather scary.
Hell
You're
yeah.
not eating? But I'm gonna eat all this by myself.
I'll make lots more in the kitchen, and then I'll bring it all out here, okay?
You're gonna make more food?
Everyone, while we're at it, why don't
Is
I
that
make
lean?
this for you
Oh no,
guys?
that's wine, but it looks like a bottle of lean.
Wow, that sounds wonderful. Please do.
That's a cute ass picture. That's a cute ass picture. This feels weird. When I first came to this island, watching everyone have fun was so frustrating. But now it feels reassuring. We're actually friends who fight together. Friends who developed a sense of unity. Nekomaru, did something happen? The party's just started, but I must return to my cottage.
Come on.
Don't be foolish. I won't allow such selfish actions.
Don't stop me.
Byakuya, there comes a time when a man knows he's gotta go. If I don't go now, it would shame me as a man. Shitting my pants would totally shame me as a man. So he was talking about the toilet.
What?
If you need to use the bathroom, there's one in this old building. Why do you need to go back to your cottage? I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all. What? Is this blasphemy? What now?
Impossible.
My hellhound earring. Oh, it has disappeared. Did it vanish into subspace? Calm down. You probably just dropped it somewhere. Oh shit! I'm good at shit! Shut up! Don't you dare! Hey, is it really alright if I eat all this? Don't be idiots. Make sure you leave some for me.
Come on.
Hey, Byakuya, everyone, come on. I'm gonna take a picture.
Cheese.
Hey, why can't you act a little more mature?
What?
Hmm? What was that sound just now? Oi. Oi! The power's off. Huh? It's dark all of a sudden.
It's a blackout.
Blackout? Ah! A blackout!
I can't see anything.
Oh no. In that instant, we stumbled around in the darkness. Our feet swallowed us up like a flood.
My future is pitch black.
That's dark. The sounds of screams and frantic footsteps rang throughout the dark dining hall, and we were immediately swallowed up by another sound.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Is that Monami?
Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Because the windows were entirely covered, the blackout surrounded us with complete darkness. Complete darkness. Therefore, no matter how long I wait, there's no way my eyes will adjust. This is advanced darkness.
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
No.
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Within the darkness, we feverishly waited to be released from our fear. We anxiously waited, and after a while, it finally... Everyone okay? Ah! And at that moment, when the lights in the dining hall finally turned back on, a shocking scene unfolded before our eyes. That is... Mikan's appearance had been compromised. Whoa! Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Homegirl, what the fuck going on?
Seriously? How do you trip and land like that?
Whoa!
Yay! An erotic pose! That's obviously a fan service moment.
Oh.
No! Please don't look at I can't take this at all! My hero! It's time to snatch some shots! There's no way I can do that. Please forgive me. Just forgive me already. Everyone, I think it would be best if we help her already.
See? This game is great. I fuck with this game. Shit like that kind of takes me out, right? Like, we're having a tense moment. I guess that's what people like. But I don't know, man. Like, we're having this tense-ass moment, right? The lights turned off. You're describing in great detail how, like, the darkness is surrounding you. And, like, you can't, you know, my fear, and I'm waiting for my fear to be quenched if someone turns on a light, using this elaborate, like, just way of describing it. And then you do shit like that. I don't know. That's where the game loses a few points for me. But I guess, like, if I was maybe younger, I don't know. Terribly sorry for all this trouble. So sorry. Yeah, from now on, just be careful. Oh, I'm glad the lights are back on here too.
Yay!
So you were the one who fixed the breaker, Kazuichi. You were insanely useful this time.
Hey,
Well, no, I couldn't find my way to the office with the circuit breaker.
Huh?
Eh? Then why are the lights back on? Who knows?
What? Are you
No, who knows me? You're so useless. Ah, it's not my fault, you know. There's no way I could have found my way to the office in that darkness.
Oh my.
what happened?
No, Byakuya is missing. Did he go somewhere?
Huh?
Byakuya? We immediately looked around the dining hall. Sure enough, Byakuya, who promised he would lead us in situations like this, was nowhere to be found. That's weird. He was here earlier, right? Did he run off somewhere during the blackout? In that pitch blackness?
Hey,
I'm a little worried. We should split up and go look for him. I'll look in the storage room so I can ask you to check the entrance, Hachime. Yeah, got it. Why do you keep going to the storage room, bruh? Then I guess I'll look in the office.
Then.
I shall go look around the hallway. I'll wait here since I'm kind of in the middle of eating anyway. She's still gonna eat while this is going on? I must bathroom. I must man up and check the bathroom. I don't understand this man up thing.
Jeez.
Mr. Ham Hands ran away just because there was an itty bitty blackout. Such a shameful leader. If I find him, I'm gonna finger flick him in the face as punishment. Even so, where did Byakuya go? Bars. Yeah, where the fuck he at? I believe I have to check the entrance. I'm pretty sure Chiaki was there. Okay. I guess I could have talked to everyone. I missed the opportunity. Chiaki and Monami are standing in front of the entrance. I guess they're watching out for Monokuma.
Huh?
Huh? Hajime? What about the party?
Ooh,
Hooah! It's not done yet, right? I haven't even joined in yet. Hey, Chiaki, did you happen to see Byakuya pass by here?
nope.
Byakuya? No, I didn't. But what happened to Byakuya? There was a sudden blackout inside the old building, and Byakuya vanished during that time. So we thought he might have gone outside, but nope, nobody came out. If nobody came out, does that mean he's still inside? If that's the case, we might have missed each other.
I think.
That's what I think. Oi, I don't like what's going on. It's making me anxious. Ah, Hajime, how'd it go? Well, when I talked to Chiaki, she said she didn't go outside. That's weird. No one was inside the storage room either. He wasn't in the kitchen, obviously. No one was in the office.
It is strange. No.
Nobody was in the office?
That's weird.
Huh? What about Peko? I thought she was supposed to be guarding that area.
Hey,
Well, actually, not even Peko was there.
Huh?
Eh? Pekko's gone too. Maybe those two took advantage of the blackout to have themselves a major makeout session in the bathroom.
well done.
Truly outrageous.
Um,
Something happened, Akane? Well, do any of you smell something?
well,
When partially digested foods is absorbed by the small intestine, it's decomposed by bacteria releasing gas, which is mostly absorbed in the intestinal tract, but whatever cannot be absorbed is excreted from the anus. Those are the mechanics of farting, but farting isn't something to be embarrassed about. See, once again, bro, you have this tense moment, and you just, like, I get what she's doing, but there's no point for this.
it's not like that.
Oh, I'm not talking about that.
Wait.
It smells like blood. Blood? She got the Tanjiro nose? As Akane's nose twitched like a bee, she suddenly pointed. It's coming from over there. Ay, a table at the very back of the dining hall. Ay, the smell of blood. What in the world is at that table? It's under there. Under the table. I dashed toward the table at the back, reached out toward the tablecloth, and then I stopped. Is this nervousness? Fear? Why am I nervous? It can't be. It obviously can't be. There's no way that's gonna happen. With a shout, I grabbed the tablecloth and flipped it back in one go. Oh! Oh! For the rest of my life, I will never forget what I saw. What I saw. I saw the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami, already dead and beyond recognition. Oi. Oi. It happened, bro.
Why is Byakuya?
I just stood there, horrified, as showers of screams rang out behind me, as I gazed quietly at the body of my former friend. Oi. It's impossible. Don't mess with me, this must be some kind of mistake. This can't be real blood, right? It's gotta be something like jam or sauce. Because if it's not, this is... Oh, okay. Good gracious, things quickly took a turn for the worse. Wow, now, this is interesting. On this tropical paradise known as Jabberwock Island, the very first murder has finally taken place. Murder? Hold on. Does this mean... Of course. Byakuya was killed by one of you. What?
Of course.
If you look at the body, you can tell instantly he was obviously murdered. Damn. Look, he has such a horrible expression on his face. Don't you think? A face filled with regret that his life was ended by force, all thanks to someone else's selfish desires. To have a dying face such as this. If this isn't murder, then what the heck could it be? Byakuya was most likely sacrificed by someone who really wanted to leave the asylum. Lies. It's all lies. You're lying that he was murdered. Murdered. The moment I screamed that word, a thick, muddy feeling of despair swelled within my body. Which means that I've accepted the fact that Byakuya was murdered. What is this? Is that really Byakuya? Why did this happen? Why Byakuya? I see! It appears Fuyuhiko is the only one who isn't here.
What are you gonna do?
So, in the spirit of keeping everyone on the same page, how about we do this the usual way?
A body has been discovered. Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
We gonna play Among Us, chat. Why'd I say chat? I'm not even streaming. It's because I still use the stream software, but whatever. Class trial.
Hey,
I've already explained this to you, right? If one of you gets murdered, the rest of you have a debate who you think is the blackened. You're telling us to figure out who the killer is.
correct.
That's right! From this point on, you guys must investigate and uncover the blackened culprit.
That's impossible.
It can't be. Somebody actually killed? There's no way. If you make an outburst like that, you'll end up being a suspect. I won't believe it. One of us killed Byakuya. There's no way something as hopeless as that would ever happen.
No.
If you're actually thinking that way, it means you guys are already being conned by the killer. Come on, let's hurry up and begin. An impassioned, life-risking battle between you guys at the Blackened. And it's already started. It started the moment one of you plotted to kill someone. Hey, what are you saying? Everyone, please, you should not believe what Monokuma says. No matter how much you interfere, there's only ever one truth.
On my grandfather's.
Name. You have a grandpa?
On my grandfather's.
Grave. Grave? Your grandpa died? What happened to him?
On my grandfather's.
Plane. What happened to your grandpa? Did his plane crash? I don't even know where to begin. At this rate,
I need partner anymore. It hurt so much when you hit me with a charging corkscrew attack.
his arm looked like something else. Did you see that? This stunning display of power. Defy your big brother and I will show you no mercy. I will harden my heart and teach you a lesson you won't soon forget. If only I had my magic stick, I'd be able to fight back against Monokuma. Damn, she's bleeding. Yeah, whatever. Let's just leave this whiny rabbit loser alone and get on with the investigation. Now then, in the spirit of lovey doubt and dovey deception, put your heart and soul into investigating. I wish you the best of luck. This motherfucker, bro. And with that, Monokuma vanished, leaving those of us who were grief-stricken alone with our despair.
What is this?
What does this mean? I don't understand this at all. A search for Byakuya's killer. Why did it turn out like this?
What's going on?
Give me a break. Why do I have to be involved in this horrible situation? You can doubt each other. You can't doubt each other because you're all friends.
Understand?
But Mr. Hamhams really did get killed, right? And if we don't find out who the killer is, we're all gonna get killed, right? That being said, I cannot abide by this. Now that I have finally made friends, there's no way I can doubt them. Seriously, did you even listen to what I said? It doesn't matter if you can abide by this or not. We gotta do this to survive, right? Then we have no choice but to do it.
I won't forgive you.
No! Friends doubting friends is a major no-no.
Shut up.
Just go away already, you useless piece of trash.
Oh,
Threats are scary. Do we really have to do it?
but
No. I don't want to do something like that.
no.
I don't want to do it either. It sounds so scary.
However,
it is just as Hiyoko said. If we're going to get killed for not doing it, then we must do it. But still, I can't believe one of us killed Byakuya. There's no way I can't believe it. There's no way. So for that reason,
Yep.
I'll do it. I'll investigate Byakuya's death. I will do my best to prove there's no killer among us. There's no need to deceive or doubt each other. What we need to do is fight not for ourselves,
No mistake.
but that which is trying to crush us, this despair. This hopeless reality, that's the real enemy we need to fight. If I'm going to survive this, then I have to fight it. Before you start, can I say something?
Well,
In closed circle detective games, the player usually has to decide on who's going to guard the crime scene. What should we do?
I know.
Oh yeah, it would be bad if the killer destroyed the evidence and got away with it. Destroyed the evidence?
Pointing.
Look over there! That big blunky brawny guy is perfect for the guard job. What the heck? What happened? That guy has a sensitive heart, despite his looks. Is that what that means?
Hey,
I could be the one who watches the crime scene. I don't have enough confidence to investigate the body, and it's not like I have the brains either. I'll just stay by Byakuya's side. That's the least I can do. That's what guard duty is, right? Mahiru,
I'll do my best.
I'll do my very best to not get in your way.
Yes.
I have medical training, so if it's not too much trouble, I can perform an autopsy, please. So you're going to stay as well. Is that okay? And what specifically should we be doing now? I have no idea. It's pretty obvious. We're all just amateurs. Going through each grain of sand on a beach just to find a clue would be a waste of time. The only ones who can do that are the police. There's no way amateurs like us would be able to do that. So let's first rely on our intuition. We'll start from there and prove that none of us could have killed Byakuya. But to perform an autopsy on your friend, how cruel. But I have no choice, right? There's no way I could do something like decline, right?
I won't believe.
I believe it.
I won't believe.
Byakuya got killed. I don't believe that at all.
Ah.
Fine, I'm in.
You are right.
If we are to survive, this is our only path.
This is the worst.
Something like this is the only thing we can do in order to stay alive. Finding out who the killer is, that's our only hope for survival. Something like this is hope? Even so, I still gotta do it. Oy. You thought it was time for the investigation, but...
The Monokuma file. Hey.
Just as I thought, you amateurs need this, right? What the hell is a Monokuma file?
I don't like
Jeez, explaining the rules all the time really breaks my bones. Well, it's not like I have bones in the first place. Like, don't even make me say such lame jokes. What? Let's see. The Monokuma file contains precise and detailed information regarding the dead body. I brought it to you so you guys can smoothly proceed with the investigation. I'm such a nice guy. I'm so nice, I want to be known as the Mother Teresa of the mascot world. Nice? You say you're just a selfish meanie. My, Mon Ami the meaningless mascot. You're still here? Don't put me in the meaningless mascot genre. Come on, let's go. Your turn is already up. Hurry up and get the hell out of here with me. Hurry up and get the hell out of here with me. Ouchie, don't pull my ears. They're gonna come off. They're finally gone. Monokuma, the Monokuma file, huh? Anyway, I guess I should look it over just in case. The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel Mirai. The estimated time of death is 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and the abdominal region, resulting in death. Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries and no chemicals such as poison were detected. So he just got shanked. So Byakuya is really dead. Damn it, you promised there wouldn't even be one victim. Why'd you end up being one? And now, I'll never know what you were going to say to me. Yeah? I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn for a long time, my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. Yeah, that's right. In the end, what did he even mean? Could it be? Even so, if there really is a traitor, isn't that gosh darn awful? Pretending to be your ally and tricking you guys, it can't be helped if someone like that gets killed, right? A Traitor? No way. Just because he said a lot of serious things, he doesn't mean he was the traitor. What am I thinking? I got a bullet. Monokuma file has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Anyway, we need to carefully examine everything. That's right, I need to do it. If we're gonna survive this, we need to do it. I have to prepare myself for the worst. Oy. Under this very table, Byakuya was... First, I should investigate the top of the table. Though, the only thing on top of this table that really catches my eye is the desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so... Now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it! I let out a shout as if it encouraged myself, and quickly looked beneath the table. Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusted iron hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze towards Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to lead everyone. Why? Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. He had MVGs. What's this? It looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars under the table?
Hey,
Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Eh? Then what are they?
perhaps...
Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits, too. If that's the case, did the killer use the night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? Has been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook. That tape thing, huh? Something stuck to the back of the table. Is it duct tape? There seems to be a paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that Duralumin case. Is it possible they stole this knife from the case? Or they hid it somewhere hard to find? Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Knife has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I'm suspicious of Nagito! The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. This blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed. But there doesn't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. Yeah, like, did they move the table? The body's collapsed face down under the table, as if he was in the middle of attempting something, or it looks like he was. According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and the abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would any of us really do something so horrible? I was suspicious of Nagito because of the paint. Like, you know, why is there green paint? But maybe it's like some shit that he touched accidentally. I'm sure I'm pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm already working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? What? Well, now that you mention it, but why was Byakuya's body under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out exactly what happened during the blackout is key to solving this mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility somebody might have heard something. Heard something? Are you talking about her? Who are you talking about, Brett? I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. To do it somehow. before you start, why don't you come down a bit? You're right. I need to come down first. I'm careless enough as it is. That's pretty obvious from how you fell earlier. I'm terribly sorry about that, for showing you something so unsightly. Right. Yeah, you made me remember it again. No! Okay, see, this one's a little funny, but forget making a fool of yourself. I don't know, where did you end up like that? Well, I got started by a blackout, slipped on the carpet, I was struggling to get back up. Yeah. It's so embarrassing. Please erase it from your memory. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry. Well, I can't stand it. Stop it! Why is that a truth bullet? Mahiru, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. One minute Byakuya is alive and well, and in an instant something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed them is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
That we have to find who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing would have never happened. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all. Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it? Yeah, that's fine. I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. A clue?
Hey,
Photos. The ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Hey, Byakuya, everyone come on. I'm going to take a picture. Alright, say cheese. We look at that picture? Oh yeah, the pictures. Want to see them? I have a digital camera so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please. He needed a shit. That's me. That's homegirl. She drinking a glass. He in the back looking kind of creepy. And this one, everyone's kind of looking back. She eating. I took these two photos right before the blackout, but... Huh? Is something wrong? I didn't realize it until now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Well, I would assume, yeah. Wasn't his body under that table with the lamp on top of it, the one underneath that monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest away from that table. You're right, that's pretty far. I mean, sure. Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everyone's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But, would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
leave it to me.
Got it. Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that that's decided,
Better do your best.
work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
What's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but it's good she's all fired up now, but she's totally a different person now than when she was feeling down. I like her, bro. I fuck with her. I fuck with Mahiru. I fuck with her. She gangsta. Oh, Hellhound earring, answer my call.
Impossible.
Oh, is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped? It is not a mere earring. It is the Hellhound earring. Long ago in a faraway land, a beast known as a hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its veins glistening with blood, as its drenched blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that moment. The Hellhound earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian, I wear that earring at all times. Is that really about a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate. Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor. The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble. The Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked toward the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor. He peered beneath the floorboards. Ah, there it is. I have found it. Truly the Hellhound earring. It seemed that God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through its opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. And maybe we should just give up.
What?
Give up? What? The world? I meant give up the earring. Fool! Have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge. But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded? It was foolish of me to rely on fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. Yeah, bro, you dropped it when you was trying to murder somebody? Such a huge staple is nothing much out of the ordinary. Music is banging. A remote controlled air conditioner. Huh? An air conditioner. Could it be? Hey, all of you. Why can't you act a little more grown up? What was that sound just now? The air conditioner. This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner is remote control. The timer is set to 11:30 p.m. I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. If so, that means the mechanical sound before the blackout, it probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. Why are the windows covered with iron plates? Does that have something to do with the renovation project? No, worry about this waste time. It has nothing to do with Byakuya anyway. What else do I gotta investigate? My Okubo contacts through these monitors. I really want to break it, but I guess I gotta leave it alone. Oh, the case. Wherever I go, there's surveillance cameras all over the place. Yeah. Ah, this is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of duralumin. The last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside the case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. What's this? A hard plastic case, but it's just a case. The inside is empty. I wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really catches my attention is this small key. It must be the key to the other duralumin case. That other case was in the office, and all of the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to the duralumin case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside the duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this duralumin case in the first place? A case packed with all of his security equipment? Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful? Okay. Now then, where else should I investigate? Ah, Hajime. A moment? Yeah, what's up? When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not what? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can be helped if everyone's on edge right now. Why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a sense similar to mine. We both harbor special feelings towards Hope Speak Academy, isn't that right? Well, yeah, but fine. If we're going together, then let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
Thanks.
I'm glad it'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, when he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree. Yeah, he's way too calm. I guess, for now, we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider the whole building as the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building. Yeah, you're right. Apparently, a great man once said investigations should be done on foot. So, that's why I'm absolutely using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning. Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she, by any chance, know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
Eh? How'd you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
Hey,
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell you, but you would have been able to make out on who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be as easy as fried rice with gravy. Huh? La la. It's heartily eat it for I'll heartily eat it for breakfast. Oh, you mean it like it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Nagito, what the fuck, bro? Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She should make a metaphor with more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard? Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you.
yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously?
Aw.
Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was Ibuki. That's right. It was Mahir.
It's a blackout.
Never mind. She's Ibuki. Next was Kazuishi's voice, and the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
Yeah, what a nice remark I made. It's to the point as its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there were more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
Nagito.
Turn the damn lights on. Can't eat like this, you know.
You guys,
Nagito.
where are you?
Nagito, what were you doing, bruh?
In the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded.
Hold on a sec. I'll go along
Why did
with
he
you.
say ow?
Do something about it.
Alrighties, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said?
Hey,
Why did he sound like that? Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell? What's going on here? And this? What do you mean? About that. Why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
yep.
Anyways, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth? Then praise me! Let me bite you. Ah! Why are you really biting me? Okay. Nah, bro. Why did Nagito go ow? Like, I'm running around with the killer. What's up, Sonia? There's something I want to ask you. What is it?
It is
It
strange.
appears that only that wall is different color and material. Why is that? Well, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? You never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fires from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right? I see. It's like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but do you know about fire doors? You don't know about fire doors. Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Okay. Fire door. I still don't understand what they meant by the fire door. I guess it's just that door there. Let's talk to Teruteru. Hey, you were in the kitchen during the blackout, Teruteru. That blackout totally startled me. At first, I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everyone's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But then that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have just used that kitchen stove as light? Ah, that's impossible. The gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see. Then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Okay. I didn't mean to. Isn't it amazing? The meat is so big, even I was shocked. It's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get the meat like this in Ioma or Azabu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Ioba or Azabu. I get it, but you don't have to repeat yourself. But it's so big, where'd you get it? I asked Nekomaru. Apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru is so wild, he's totally right at home in country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Ioma and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know? Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Peko, who took some portions for herself. Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them. Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there... I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. He's scary when he's mad. Party dishes, okay. Since we've come all this way, let's investigate this area just for the heck of it. There's a chance there might be some sort of clue here. Byakuya must have confiscated all the dangerous items of the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside? And how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls while he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, then probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere. Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Nagito, you were the only one here, bro. And I don't know if they sell knives at the supermarket, but you were the only one here, bro. I guess I pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nagito, let's get going.
You're right.
Yeah, sure thing. Nagito, what's the word? I don't trust them boys. I don't know. Yo no sé. Yo no sé.